Hey, so I guess it's Saturday night at the movies. It is Saturday, isn't it? Today's Saturday. And so I figure, with my little technique, that ancient technique of Biblemancy that I use, where I just open up random books. I figured that, we've done hit so many checks in the boxes with our map that we need to evolve our position. You know, and with the last one ending with the Good Shepherd and all that stuff, I figured that with my Biblemancy in this album, the credibility is good as far as the technique, so that now I'm going to talk out stuff more. So maybe stuff when I was doing it with the Bible, it wasn't so, it sounded crazy to some people. Some people think the Bible sounds crazy, so I'm going to stick with the Age of Miracles, but I'm going to rotate it instead of with the Bible with Enchanted Love. And I'm going to do the same thing, same technique, just opening it up to random stuff. But instead of going on adventures like we do with the Bible, I'm going to just try to see just talking shit out. And usually when I do it, I got something to talk about. And I ain't got nothing to talk about now other than we're trying some new shit. So I'm going to let Marianne give me something to talk about. Okay? So we're going to try this shit. We got a new song. Still the same shit. It's like dark. I don't even know what order, okay? I guess we're gonna start with, maybe we'll start with the new one. Let's start with this one. See what Marianne's talking about. Our breasts, our skin, not to mention our faces, are filled with some voluptuous spirit. Both men and women walk a little bit above the sidewalk on days that follow our better nights. If there was enough happy sex in America, our crime level would be drastically cut. It amazed me that no other word but no seemed to ever pass her lips. One night, having just heard another of her symphonies of no, I asked myself aloud, I wonder why she never says yes. If girls don't say yes, it's probably because they don't like you. I don't know. That's all I can think of. What's she got to say with this one? Oh, we got the beginning of the chapter. The way she'd act and the color of her hair. I always intuited that when I was in my 50s, I would allow myself to stop hiding. I found the world so frightening when I was younger, so unexplainable, or perhaps just unexplained to me, that I struggled to cope by trying to hide. Some people would look at my career and say, I would hardly call that hiding, but no one really knows what other people might be holding inside, not allowing themselves to express. Dear God, please take away from me the pain of my past. Remove the arrows that have pierced my heart and heal my open wounds. Amen. That's the beginning of the chapter. The way she'd act and the color of her hair. You see the fly laying on the bowl? You see that shit? There's a fly just landed on my bowl. So I forget what that even said. Well, let's find something to talk about. Let's have an adventure with Marianne. How about that? I understood Suzanne's point, but I told Brian that a woman's feelings aren't necessarily rational, they're just feelings. But there's a little more exciting energy in the universe than the energy of a woman when she's truly happy. That wasn't about who is right, but there is no right here. What there is a question. Is your partner just your friend, someone walking through life on a parallel track, or is your partner someone with whom you are connected in an ever more intricately woven tapestry of mutual giving, sharing, and delight? That's an important thing, man. You gotta have the road dog with you, with a spouse, because sex, it can't be about all sex, because, eventually you get tired of having sex. like the physical sensation gets boring after a while, no matter how hot she is. But then then you don't get attracted and you want to try new things. And that's where trouble starts. Once we have started to forgive the past, we can begin to forgive the present. And in forgiving the present, we reprogram the future. Forgiveness can become a mental habit, a disciplined and continuous effort to see the innocence in other people. Then we have the power to exercise the emotional ghost that will otherwise haunt us forever. That's one thing about forgiveness, man. Removing the ghost is what that's from. You got to forgive yourself first. You know what I'm saying? If you don't forgive yourself first, then you can't forgive other people. That's the hardest thing to do, because they got that saying, you are your own worst judge. You judge yourself worse and you are your worst own enemy. So if you can't forgive yourself, then you can't forgive other people, and you walk around with this guilty conscience of shit that you did in the past, and it makes you not want to approach people with new endeavors. My father was a profoundly charismatic person, yet with that came shadows, as is often the case. With him taking such a starring role with the family drama, who else had a chance to play such a large part as we have might otherwise? Today, we're all being forced to grow up, both individually and collectively. We're being challenged by the universe to match our talents with compassion, our intelligence with humility, and our intellect with wisdom. The grace period of youth is over for all of us. We are children no longer. We're at the front of the line. Yeah, man, that's what they talk about, drama. That's why I'm outside all the time, because I was saying this shit earlier, you know what I'm saying? And you can take this shit straight up as a fractal, man. It's like inside, okay? It's nice to be inside because there's air conditioning and shit, but you can take this as a fractal. There's always drama inside, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm outside all the time. That's why I'm always walking up and down 8 Mile and outside, because people are less likely to act a fool when they're outside, because they'll be embarrassed to show you who they really are in the dark. They're afraid to show you who really are in the dark when they can't get the sun and they're surrounded by 4 walls, So that's why I stay outside, because I keep it real inside the house and outside the house. And you can take that as a fractal as far as going within yourself. A lot of people are fake and wear a mask because they don't want to show people the real them and who they are. So that's why I like being outside, because it's kind of like the next level out. It's kind of symbolically the same as, the battle within each of us. You keep it real inside. Are you the same person to my face in front of other people? Do you talk good about other people behind my back? Shit like that. But yeah, that's why I like being. That's why I'm outside all the time. I'm just beating the dead horse and repeating myself now. I think that's a good point, though. Because when you see people arguing outside, white people say this. When you see people arguing outside, they say, oh, they're acting all trashy. They're acting like white trash because they're all arguing and yelling outside. How inappropriate, you know what I'm saying? And that's because usually the arguing and yelling goes on inside the house. And people are less likely to act a fool in public. That's why I stay outside, because people are less likely to act a fool, There's always drama inside, even inside the house, but it's never outside. So there's a lot of stuff going on outside. Okay, we'll see how our new little routine, see how this works. Bye, y'all.